Dana Knott, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and our background so you can understand where I come from. So, do I do this or do I do that?
Space bar.
Oh, no, we're working. Okay, so this is my husband. We've been married for 38 years, and let's see. Okay, so we've been married 38 years, and we have 2 beautiful children and 3 beautiful grandchildren, and one of them is here today. And anyway, so our testimony is so we're entrepreneurs. We own several businesses in Clarksville. So this is a building. God laid it on my husband's heart. I'm a realtor. He's also a developer and contractor. And so God laid it on his heart. He said, driving by this building every day, and it was like, Dana, we're going to buy that building. This was in 2011. Anyway, long story short, we bought the building and we started putting businesses in it. So these are just a few of the highlights of businesses. So I'm going to tell you a little bit. So this is called the City Forum. We own a family entertainment center. You need to bring your kids. It is we're not a roller coaster. Anyway, so we have the City Forum. We have Miss Lucille's, which is an eclectic marketplace with 200 vendors where 200 people can share their wares inside. We have a cafe in there, and we have a coffee shop. And my daughter, I know, Lakin did it. Anyway, she's not liking the pictures we chose. I can see her face. Anyway, so Miss Lucille's, Lucy is the creative director. Lucy and I help to design everything that we do. Okay, here we go. So this is Dock 17. We own this restaurant. It's inside the building. It's burgers, brews, and brunch is our tagline. We do live music every night that we're open, and it's a lot. We have 3 restaurants in the business. We have a gym. 50,000 square foot. We do adult fitness and we do youth sport training. And anyway, these are some of the other businesses that we have, which it's about 11. We've been entrepreneurs since the early 90s. So this business opportunity is very important. That's why I say this to tell you, not to just so you can understand where we come from. So why singular? So let me find my notes. Okay, no, why singular? So my testimony is I am known as Dr. Dana around my family, and we have 300 employees. I forgot to say that. Anyway, and the employees. So I try to keep everybody healthy. And so I've been on a 25-year journey with health and wellness, trying to get better. And my husband has high blood sugars. He has basically metabolic syndrome. He's high blood pressure. And when we first got married, I gained 25 pounds and he gained 40. And we've never taken it off. So I got a call the 1st of June, and I was keeping my grandkids, and I didn't have time to talk to her, and I pushed her off. And so my upline is Joanne and Virginia, Joanne Martella and Virginia Griffith. They called, and I've done network marketing before, and I've done it with Joanne, never been successful, never been. And so anyway, I was in a company years ago in the late 1998. I'm old, y'all. I'm older than every one of y'all in here. So, I bet not. Anyway, so in 1998, started this company. It was great, but I was the retail queen. So I'll get to that in a minute. But my story is I started on this product, and 8 days I lost 6 pounds and 10 and a half inches. And like a good husband, he didn't do anything I said. He'd haphazardly take his stuff. So he really didn't start on it. I started on June 22nd. He started on July 6th. And he did 2 weeks. He had lost 11 pounds and several inches. So I'll show you. So here we are. This is me. After 30 days, I lost 10 pounds and 12 inches. And now I'm at 13 pounds, and our 30 days was like July 22nd. This is my husband, this is Trent. That's on June 26th, and that was July 20th or so. So we lost the weight. Now we got invited because we had done so well in the first few days. I decided, I got the call about the products, and my sister, she had done keto, and she had lost 70 pounds, y'all, by herself, like with nothing. She did an amazing job, and she got down doing the keto in December, and she was stuck. And so they called me, and I was like, well, I could probably lose 6 pounds or so. So I'll do this, and I'll do this for Dawn. So we're going to do this together. So I signed up on June. Dawn and I did the same day. You have to wait an hour before you can get your person signed up. So Dawn and I signed up on June 22nd, and within 8 days, Cora, my upline, a lot of you in here know Cora Hoffman. She is amazing. Amazing. Anyway, she followed up with us and kept encouraging us, and she asked us if we were busy July 14th and 15th on July 6th. And I had a lot going on. I can't even tell you. 15 people came to visit for 4th of July. It was crazy. And I didn't have any time to do this. So she asked me to come to XLC. We just so happened to not have anything going on. So we went, and our big thing was, okay, if we go down there, we don't like these people, we'll just have a good weekend in Miami, we'll just blow them off. But we prayed before we went that God would open the door, and if it wasn't right, that he would shut the door immediately, and we would know it right then. And so we did go there to interview all of you, because as you can see, you saw my brand. Like, we have a lot to lose, you know. I have to be sure when I throw my hat in the ring, we live in a glass bowl, and I don't post, and this is terrible. I'm not on social media much. I get on Instagram and scroll, but I don't do Facebook. I don't post. I don't know how. I mean, seriously, I told you I'm old. And so, anyway, Miami. Oh yeah, we're in Miami. So we're interviewing everybody, and oh my gosh, y'all. Yeah. Okay, so I met this woman, and I met Holly Parrish. I met Hillary. She was at my table. I met that dude first night. We're walking to the elevator and see Daryl and Cynthia. Oh my gosh, y'all don't even know when you meet Cynthia. So she is a huge inspiration to me. She sat with me and talked to me. We have curly hair. We have a lot in common. So we anyway. I got home after that convention. Oh, best part. Had dinner. Rudy Revak, the co-founder, CEO, owner, invited us to dinner on Friday night. We had dinner with this man, and you know what he told me? He told me to do it belly to belly in your backyard, because I'm like, I don't do Facebook. How am I going to do this? So anyway, I'll get on to that in a second. So anyway, about my time, don't let anyone tell you they don't have time to do this business. We all have the same 24 hours. We all do. It's a matter of how you choose to use it. So, and it's all about choices. Choices in everything. You have choices with the foods that you eat. You have choices with everything that you do. And so, and I just told my sister, I just want you all to know, we started on this together, and we have all had, within our family, the immediate 6 people, we weren't going to tell anybody. So we got on it. We didn't tell a soul till July 17th when I got back. Did not tell a soul. It was me, Dawn, Bella, Lucy, Lakin, Trent, her husband. That was it. We didn't tell anybody because I had to find out this was good. And so anyway.
Cumulative weight loss.
Yes, thank you. The cumulative weight loss in 3 weeks was 85 plus pounds. Wow. And in 4 weeks, it was over 100 at that point. Now it's like a lot more. But anyway, so I feel like that, where am I? Okay, by the way, I said I was Dr. Dana. So you all know, I was taking over 38 bottles of pills, and that might be 1 or 2 out of the bottle. This is my pantry. Wow. And I'm Dr. Dana. I have to make sure everybody's taken care of. I practice without a license, don't we? And so anyway, I have to make sure everybody's taken care of. So I had to have supplies on hand. So if I buy one bottle, I buy two. Now all of these products in Singular, y'all, everything that we have is synergistically blended that it works to your body. So I took everything in these things. This product up here, there's fucoxanthin. It's in this product. Like, I was using it for fat loss. I mean, I was taking 8 products to sleep at night. Now I just take XR2. Anyway, so, okay, now, with the business, let me skip to this. Vision boards. So you have to have a vision board. Everybody has to have a vision board. And so we did a vision board in 1998. And in 1998, we had started with this company, put everything on the vision board. And we put it away. And then in 2007, 2008, we built a house. Vision board was gone, no more network marketing, but we're always into self-help, personal development. We're Christians, we read the Bible, and God blesses us. And so we're like, in 2008, we built our dream house and the bottom fell out, We're in real estate and developing, and so that we've hit a lot of highs and lows. It's been a roller coaster all this many years. And so having a vision board, we went back, we found our vision board a few years ago, and this is not it. Everything that was on that board happened. Our house was built and it had the designs, like our swimming pool, it's exactly what was on that board, and we didn't even realize it. It's subliminal. And so with our family, we sit down and we write our goals every year, and we've been doing it for years. And I'm talking Lucy, her husband, Chase and Holly, all of us. We sit down, we write goals, and you go back and you look at those goals, they're written down. You don't realize, you go back and look, all those things are accomplished because you wrote them down. I wrote down every year, I wrote down that I wanted to weigh 135. I was telling him I did a triathlon near his house. Got a terrible parasite. Anyway, I weighed 157 when I was working out and trying. Anyway, goal every year was 135. Could never hit it. So my husband, this is a short little quick one. My husband's a cheerleader at Austin P in Clarksville. When we were dating, he was a cheerleader in college. He played all sports in high school, but didn't make the baseball team. And so he needed a scholarship because he didn't have any money. And his friend said, they pay better than baseball, the cheerleaders, so why don't you go out for cheerleading? So he did. And he told me that the cheerleaders, that he was the one who could lift cheerleaders and all that stuff, but the weight limit was 125. And I'm like, dang. I weighed about 132-ish at that point. And so I was thinking, dang, if the fat cheerleaders weigh 125, all I want to be is a fat cheerleader. I am 1.5 pounds from being a fat cheerleader. It's 59 years old. So anyway, that's just a short little story. Anyway, so this is why I do this. These are just 6 of the people, and they're all here in this room, and not all of them, but anyway, our goal as entrepreneurs, when people come to us and want to know about how to build a business and what to do, our goal is to take 10 people, and we are going to take them to $10,000 a month. So, when you help enough people reach their goals, you're just blessed for it. And so, do I need the money to do this? No. It's not about the money. It's about helping people achieve the goals that they want in their dreams, what they want to do. So if you have somebody that wants to make $500, $1,000, $2,000, $10,000, whatever it is, I know that I have a certain person in this room, there's a few I'm looking at right now that have told me what they need. And I'm like, we're going to make it happen. And so that's why they're on my board. So when you talk about businesses and trying to figure out like books to read and inspiration, so these are some inspirational books. Now I'll tell you, I didn't know about Pep Talk and Dream It, Pen It, Live It until I went to XLC, and I've listened to this one on audio. Oh my gosh, everybody needs to listen to that. And this is all about vision boards, the Dream It Pen. I've pulled little excerpts from it as well. It's amazing. Now, as people come to us, because we've been entrepreneurs since the 90s, people come to us and want to know what they can do to start a business. Well, let me tell you, it's hard to get into a brick and mortar and that kind of thing. So we always suggest that if your dreams if your dreams don't scare you, your dreams aren't big enough. You got to have God-sized dreams. And that's In a Pit with a Lion on a Snowy Day. That's what that's about, stepping out of your comfort zone. We always recommend that. Huge fan of Robert Kiyosaki, but he says in this book, network marketing is the best business to get into because you can get in with little or no money and you can make multimillionaire. And it teaches you all about business and being an entrepreneur. And then this one is not a Christian book. She talks things in there that I agree with. She says higher power, I say God, that kind of thing. But in this book, you got to feel the fear and do it anyway. I read this has changed. She's updated it 3 times since I read it in the 90s. But I always think, feel the fear and do it anyway in the back of my mind. Then, how do we do it? So this is where we're going to get to the nitty gritty. So I've always done it belly to belly. And I don't know if I'm doing it right. I have no idea. But did I hit that place? Okay. So belly to belly is, to me, like I said, I don't do Facebook, and everybody in here and everybody above me, they're all like, you need to share your pictures, you need to get online, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm like, I can't do that yet. I'm still talking to people, and I feel like that if I get somebody in front of me, I'm trying to get somebody on the phone, get a meeting with them, get them in my office, and I know that I can get them like on the product and get them in as a distributor, because they're going to see my excitement. And like I said, I'm Dr. Dana. Like, I know my stuff about supplements, and I know what we've got here. This is an amazing company. And so we tell people, don't start thinking about who you know. Get in your phone. Go through all your contacts, and then make a list and separate that list to business contacts and personal. So if you're going to have somebody on the product, or you're going to have somebody in the business. So I don't have a whole lot of time to waste. And I feel so good. Like, I didn't know how bad I felt till I started feeling good. And so I'm just going after business people. I made my list, and we didn't start this until July 17th. And we, on July 31st was the end of the month. And so we had gone through and talked to people, and it's been like a revolving door in the office. I'm working, y'all, and I'm telling you what the results that I've had are from God. I've had so many people sit in my chair across from my desk and tell me that they had prayed that God would open up the door, and they would that He would give them something. They need to change their life. They need something. They're going to go get the new. Ozempic. They're going to go get whatever shot. They're going to get a surgery. They're going to get this. And I've just had so many people almost in tears. And then I've had people that have been on it for 8 days that come in tears and said, a lady that has been with us for 20 years, I have tried to rub oil on her, put pills down her throat, do everything to get her to lose weight. She has diabetes, she has high blood pressure. She started on this, and in 4.5 days, she had lost 8 pounds. On her 8th day, she lost 13 pounds and has to lower her insulin because now her blood sugars are in the 70s. Oh, and my husband, this morning he texted me, he's 18 pounds down. He's 2 pounds away from being what he was right after being a cheerleader the day we got married. And so, anyway, Deborah came to my office, and she had tears in her eyes. And she said, you just don't know. I'm a mom. I'm a grandma. I do everything for everybody. I don't do anything for myself. And she welled up these tears in her eyes, and she said, this is the greatest day of my life. She said, I've had the best day. And I'm like, how can I ever like not tell anybody? So like you talked about the keys, it's the key to unlock someone's prison, whether they're in a body that they don't like, in a job they don't like. You know, I passed a car on the interstate the other day, and this person's license plate, nice SUV lady, she might have been my age or so, and it said IHATMYJB. I hate my job. Are you kidding me? If she was parked in my parking lot, I'd fire her and do her a favor, because she ain't coming to work hating her job. Because if you hate your job, everybody else, you're making everybody else miserable. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. I gotta go on. So then, third-party validation. You have got to do this. And that's something that I never did before. You've got to get someone else on the line, because y'all know Jesus wasn't accepted in his own hometown. I mean, they're not, like people that know me, they want to hear it from somebody else. It could be a total stranger, and they may not know as much as I do, but they're going to listen to somebody else. So third-party validation is huge. Follow up. That's why I was scared to get into this, because I'm so busy. I didn't think I could follow through and take care of so many people. That girl right there, she's got more friends. She has to go to lunch with people every day of the week, every month, a different person, because she's got to go and service all the friends that she has. And I'm like, girl, I don't have time for lunch. So anyway, so the fortune is in the follow-up, definitely. So, okay, on ROI, return on investment. So I do this, okay? I don't know what y'all do, but if somebody's coming in, okay, if you're an entrepreneur, do you want to spend $10 million on a building and all the businesses in it and everything? No, nobody wants that. 300 employees, you've got all the headaches and everything, getting calls all night long. But with this, if you want to start a business and you're serious about it, you're going to come in and you're going to get on the product. Number one, be a product of the product. Take your product. Because if you take your product, you're going to feel like me. I work, and I'll tell you, I work 15, 16 hours a day. And I always have. I'm very driven, and I'm very, very competitive. To my downfall, right, Lucy?
Yeah.
So anyway, I feel like people should come in with a package, a big package. So I put together a package, and it's you on the product. I think you need to come in with an advanced bundle. And then if you're going to put your husband on it, that brings you in with your volume is kicking up there. I think that you need to have a few extra 8-day jump starts on hand, but I never sign anybody up with just an 8-day jump start. I don't. Everybody that comes in gets a package. They're X plus bundle. I try not to go less than that. So then you got to have extra product on hand. So what I do, and I don't know if this is right, I don't know, but I just bought 10 tummy tamers and 10 8-day jump starts. And my business builders that would walk through the door, I know they're going to be on fire. I hand that to them. I sit there and I write their order, and I get it in the computer, and I have their product. They're going to give it back to me. I know these people, so they're going to give it back to me, but they're going to order their 30 days. Nobody needs to do 8 days. I mean, unless you have zero to lose. I mean, she had nothing to lose. Anyway, unless you have zero to lose, you still need to be on the product, you know? And so we get extra product in hand. So they come in, I give them so they're going to get their tummy tamer. I explain to them that they're going to get this X Plus bundle, and it's going to give them their 30 days of their 8-day jump starts, and then they're going to be on tummy tamer, and then I set up their subscription, which I haven't been doing the 1st through 15th, but I'm doing that. They set up their subscription, and they with a tummy tamer, because I think everybody needs to be on that. Y'all, gut health is so important. Yeah. I have had terrible gut health my whole life. Her too. And so anyway, money back guarantee. It's 45 days money back guarantee. So, and then this is something we learned this week, and my husband was like, "This is amazing." So, if you come in with the X Plus bundle, that gives you $345 in PV. In 1 month, that unlocks Rapid Rewards forever. Like you can qualify for Rapid Rewards forever. And that's so important but you got to have that $345 in volume your first 30 days. Okay? So if somebody comes in and they just buy, let's just say they buy the $199 two 8-packs. They get that, one for them and one for somebody else. They don't get the unlock for the Rapid Rewards. And that's where you get money. That's money that you're gonna get. Like, who knew? $7,700. We just found out yesterday. And blown away. I bought dinner last night. I bought these pants.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, return on investment, okay? No, return on, not investment, return on effort, sorry. Yeah, return on effort. I've been working 16 hours a day. Not everybody can devote and push like things that I've had off on other people. And I will say, I have not had work-life balance. I have not. Y'all, I'm so driven. This product has got me so on fire. I'm waking up every day between 3 and 4 o'clock. I'm getting up at 4, having my prayer time and my coffee, and then I work out, and I have a sauna. I get my sauna, and then I go to work. I strategize. What do I need to do? Because my goals were, our goals, my husband and I. He works with me in the morning. We're strategizing and going back and forth. It's so much fun. And so we're trying to figure out what we need to hit that day. And it was and that's what Cora did. She gave me these little goals that I could hit that were achievable. She was like, do you realize where you are? You can hit this, you can hit this, you can hit this. And so I hit, we hit silver right after we came back from Miami. And then by that Friday after Miami, I hit gold. And then I was like, well, I'm going to hit platinum by the 31st. And, but I hit platinum by that Friday. And then, director was in like the next, and I was like, I didn't even know I was a manager when I was in Miami. I had no idea. They asked me, I said, I don't know, ask Cora. And so we, I didn't know director was even a thing until Sunday night before the 31st. Cora calls me and she's like, did you know you could possibly hit director? And I was like, oh man, because I was going for that extreme builder. So if you focus on one thing, I'm going to hit Jamaica. That's just something, if Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, if that happens, it's just hard to explain how everything did, but it was small little goals that had to be set. Let me continue. Make your hours count. So if you are 4 hours a day that you have, if you have 2 hours, if you have 1 hour, whatever you have, think about it this way. I think about not squirreling in a conversation, or like I am right now, not squirreling in trying to stay on topic when you're talking to somebody, because you only have so many hours in a day, and you can only contact that many people in a day. And so, and I know I need to spend if I get somebody face to face, I'm going to spend about an hour, and I'm going to have to figure out how to cut that off and get them quality time. I don't want anyone to feel sold, because I'm not trying to sell them. I feel like this is a platform that we can share this product. And the way I feel about business builders, I'm not trying to let my customers, I know everybody needs it, and I have this huge customer list. I'm going after the business builders, because if I go after them, they're going to tell more people. More people are going to get this. Everybody needs this. I have my 84-year-old mother on it, and she's doing great, following it to a T. So, you can sit around and you can pray, and you can pray, and you can pray. But faith without works is dead. You have to put feet to those prayers. So, here's the Bible verse. You can sit around and pray for $1 million. You can sit around and want to win a lottery ticket. But you know what? You put a little work into it, you're going to be so much more blessed. And God has blessed us so much. I put this one in here as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. So we're all community with this. That was the one thing that I found when I went into Miami. I was like, all these people, all these Christian women, and everybody just supporting and loving on each other. I was like, I made friends for life. Like, I can see me being friends. I got an accountability partner in Jana Bullard's group, Carrie Sunday. Anyway, we're now calling each other, trying to uplift each other. What motivates us is I want to heal the world. I want to show people how to get healthy and how to get wealthy, if that's what their goal is. And we're all community. Okay, so I want you to watch this. How do I do this now? One time. Okay, so you'll watch this. Can we turn it on?
Yeah, hang on.
We start it over. Maybe he will.
Set this over real quick.
It's probably gonna blow our eyes.
Don't forget. Thank you.
I don't know if this will come through the TV, so the laptop.
So I put that in here. My husband and I were talking, and like he was like, you know, that there's a song, "Burn the Ships," and basically what we took from that is, if you need to lose weight and you keep those fat clothes, if you've lost weight, throw them out. Don't look back. Keep going forward. Don't let anything hold you back. If you've got things in your future that you know your future's bright, look at that vision board. Keep moving forward. I want to say one thing about the story here. So in Cortez, I'm no history scholar at all, but Cortez discovered Mexico in 1519. His men didn't want to fight, so he burned the ships, so they either had to fight or die. So with this business, you all, this is a multi-million-dollar business. You can make this, and you can take this, and you can make it what you want. It's a matter of what your choices are. So that's all I got.